Hello friends, today we're going to do a kind of capsule wardrobe-ish. I'm going to talk seasonal wardrobe, how I organise my clothes. I've been putting off this video for the longest time because it feels so overwhelming. It feels like, things are never clean. How am I going to film this in decent light? Because my rail's actually usually in my bedroom. And I've just kind of thought I'll do what I can do and it will be a work in progress. I'm going to share things throughout the rest of the year. I just need to kind of start and show you what I'm working with. So we all know that minimalism and capsule wardrobes are super popular right now. And I did kind of toy with it for a while. What I did was I put away pretty much all of my clothes. I put everything into like bags on top of the wardrobe, things underneath the bed. The problem for me is if I can't see it, it doesn't exist anymore and then I never use anything. So even like my Christmas sweatshirts, there were whole years where I was like, I kind of know that I have some, but I don't know what I have and I can't bother to get them out. Also, when you put things away in like vacuum packed stuff, the idea of having to get it out, probably have to wash and iron it all. That's just such a huge job. So what I've decided moving forward is this is what I consider to be my seasonal rack. It's a much smaller rack that I have in my bedroom than I actually use for it, but this is my seasonal rack right now. And the rest of my clothes are in my office on these big racks on the walls. So what I decided was rather than kind of put away all the clothes that maybe I wasn't going to be using, I went through and decluttered pretty much everything that I didn't immediately think, oh, I love this. I love wearing this, or I love the color, or I really enjoyed wearing that, or it's got some kind of sentimental value. Anything that didn't kind of, I suppose, not to be, but bring me joy, I decluttered. I gave that away. I donated, whatever. Sold some stuff on Vinted. I did all of those things. So some of these things, hand on heart, probably I'll never wear again, but they bring me joy for some reason. I'm not a minimalist. At some point, would you guys enjoy a maximalist closet tour perhaps? Something where we go through and I tell you some stories about why I've kept some of the things that I've kept. Maybe I'll try some stuff on that I don't get to wear very often, but I still love. I mean, I have some really fabulous these are dopamine boots, if anything has ever been a dopamine boot. I have some beautiful, beautiful things that I, in realistic terms, might not get a lot of opportunity to wear, but I just don't want to get rid of them because they bring me joy. So that's kind of how I've decided to do it. I have this as my main maximalist storage area, and then I have my seasonal wardrobe, which is a small rack in the bedroom that I am able to dress from every day. This is so much less overwhelming. This is like, I know all these things fit me. I know things kind of like go together. They're either a color palette or they're kind of like working for me right now. The makeup I'm wearing, the hair color I have, whatever. This is like my current wardrobe and that changes seasonally. I don't necessarily have a full switch of like, now I'll bring out all my winter clothes, but I will go through as the weather changes and pull out, okay, don't need the big sweatshirts, the big jumpers. Maybe I'll bring a few more things like shorts and like lighter shirts, things like that, and bring them into the seasonal wardrobe. I've kind of been doing a version of that for a really long time. Now I have the open rack in the bedroom. I've kind of perfected the system for me and it might work for you too. So I'm just going to kind of run you through. This is not everything because some stuff's in the wash. Again, I'm not organized enough to be, here's exactly what's in my capsule wardrobe. I will be doing a proper capsule wardrobe, what I'm packing to take on holiday with me, and I'll give you like the outfits that I can put together and all that. But realistically, this is what's on my wardrobe rack right now in my bedroom. So I'm a big fan of shirts. I love like a shirt or like what's the word I'm looking for? Not a coatigan, but kind of like a shacket over a t-shirt or a vest top. So I have lots of things like this. This was something I bought on Vinted, which again, I may have to do just like a whole video on Vinted things that I've purchased over the years. But I love a Vinted find, and shirts are a great thing to buy secondhand because I feel like, especially the way I wear them, like at the moment, this is another Vinted find. This is just going to be like a Vinted tour of my wardrobe. This is one of two cardigans that I have exactly this cardigan. Originally from Zara, super expensive. I think I paid £10 for it on Vinted and I live in them because they feel like something I can throw over what is otherwise like a really basic outfit and I feel quite put together. And that's how I feel about shirts. It's almost a uniform that I've created. So I'll do basic trousers, whether that be jeans, joggers, leggings, whatever. A top that I feel comfortable in. Is this the right way around? It is. And then either a cardigan or a shirt like this, dependent on the weather, dependent on how I'm feeling that day. I kind of got into this last summer. It became like this was my way to dress, was just, I was always in some kind of shirt or cardigan or something just like thrown over a basic top and bottoms. Because I'm not particularly like fashion focused, but I do like to feel put together, you know? I haven't got a really definitive personal style, but I do feel most myself when I'm wearing something like this. I feel very comfortable, but I also feel dressed. Do you know what I mean? Like I still feel like I'm wearing pajamas, truthfully. I could sleep in this. I could go and lie down and take a nap in this very comfortably, but it still feels like I could go out and still feel quite put together. That's the only way I can put it. T-shirts, these are the t-shirts I absolutely love. They're from ASOS. I think they're called the Ultimate T-shirt. Nothing in this place is ironed. Nothing. If I have to iron it, fine. I have a handheld steamer that I use occasionally, but it's very rare for me to iron anything. I have a couple of dress type things in here. One is this that I bought from Urban Outfitters. I'd seen it years and years ago. Loved it. Was too expensive. A little bit, just too rich for my blood, really. And then I found it in the sale. This was like a miracle. Found it in the sale at Christmas time, tried it on, was like, I have to have it. Have to have it. And now it's gone back to full price. And it was years ago as well. The whole thing was really strange. But this is a gorgeous piece that looks kind of quite dressy if I want it to, if I wear it with the right things. It looks kind of almost like a midi dress. It's quite long. But again, super comfortable. If I wear it with a t-shirt underneath it, all depends on how I styled it as to how I could wear this. Very, very versatile. I've got another thing in here that I just bought recently from TK Maxx. I'm not sure how versatile this is going to be. I have like a delusion that I'm going to wear this with like a little cardigan and trainers and be so chic in the summertime. I think it might be a little bit long for that. It's from a brand called Joy, and ordinarily would have been quite expensive. I think it was £35 in TK Maxx. Again, very comfortable, and that was what pushed me over the edge. There's going to be a theme. But I thought a black dress, it feels summer because it's that kind of, it's not linen, but it's like that. Would we call this raw cotton? Maybe we would. I don't know. But it's on there because I really want to get some use out of it, and I want to try to wear it more than just as an occasion dress. But if not, it's going to go in my maximalist closet because it does bring me joy. When I put it on, I was like, I love this. I've got a couple of pairs of jeans. These are 501s. I've got them in a couple of different washes, and I've also got some Stradivarius mom jeans, which I've always said were the most amazing and fit really, really well. And someone pointed out that the sizes don't extend very much. So I'm not going to push them too much because I've been like, they're like magic jeans. They fit everyone. They seem to fit everyone that can find a size for them, but I completely appreciate that the variety of sizes available is not really enough. But I have come to really, really like a straight leg jean. I was skinny jeans till I die, and really trying different styles and cuts of jeans has totally changed the way that I dress. I have so much more appreciated, like for the first pretty much half of my life, adult life, I suppose, I would wear skinny bottoms and baggy tops because I am, and everyone, whenever I say this, like I don't mean to say this, it's not derogatory to me, it's just my proportions. I am larger on top than I am on the bottom. I just am. In terms of like square footage, there's more of me on top than there is on the bottom. And when I was younger, all I wanted to do was like hide my top half and accentuate my slim legs. I just thought that's the way to go. And obviously, as I've gotten older and I'm trying different things, I'm realizing that proportions can be kind of played with a little bit, and I can wear snugger fitting tops and slightly looser fitting bottoms, and I feel a little bit more in proportion. And it's had a really strange effect where I actually feel more confident in my top half as well, which is strange. I never in a million years would have told you I would wear crop tops. Never. And now on a regular basis, I wear a top where you can see my midsection, and I just don't care. I just don't care. It's so weird. It's so weird, but people are right. As you get older, you just don't care. So as I say, I've got a few pairs of kind of straight leg jeans. I've also got another pair of jeans in here that I was specifically looking for some wide leg jeans. I think these are called straight leg. They're from Boden, and I got these in the sale from TK Maxx as well. I don't know if you can still get this exact style, but they'll probably have something similar. I ended up taking the bottoms up one of the few times I used an iron with some iron-on hem because they were so long. I think that's why they ended up in the sale. But I've been living in these jeans. They are much wider than usual, but they're so comfortable to the point of, I think these are going to be my travel outfit. These are more comfortable than joggers. I'm going to wear these and probably this top to travel. Long haul flight, I don't think I'll have a problem and I'll feel really polished. I'm quite excited to show you my travel day outfit because I'm going to feel like one of those people that dresses to fly. But again, just feeling really experimental with what I'm wearing, and yet it's so basic. It's so basic. I think it's really hard when trends change and you're kind of in your mid to late 30s and you've become like, this is what I dress, this is how I dress, this is how I feel comfortable. It's hard to break out of that, and I've really tried, and I've actually found that I feel even more confident in some of the newer styles, which are technically older styles, but you hear what I'm saying. I've got a couple of white shirts in here. This one is from Primark. It's actually got some weird stretch to it. And I thought this was going to be it. I thought this will be my white summer shirt. Then, you know what I was saying earlier about wanting to wear shirts over the top of things? Then I found this one, which was so much more perfect. I actually tried a couple from Hollister, a couple from Abercrombie & Fitch, which was so much more expensive and just didn't really work for what I wanted. Whereas this is definitely coming on holiday with me. Oh, amazing. I love it so much. So this is, again, didn't that just, the whole outfit, I'm wearing kind of like, you know, cosplaying as Sporty Spice. And now I kind of look like, just put on my sunglasses. I feel chic. I love a shirt over everything. Shirt in the summer, a cardigan in the winter. It is very much my uniform. Same with this. I wore this a lot, kind of autumn, winter last year. I just felt like this is bringing back, it's the grunge period that I didn't feel comfortable dressing in. I just didn't really know what my style was then. I didn't know how I wanted to dress, and I didn't have any disposable income. Now I feel so much more confident trying all the different things, have more disposable income, and it's great to revisit some of the styles that I felt like I missed out on the first time around. This can definitely go into the huge wardrobe of doom because this is too warm for right now. I have a couple of pairs of trousers like this. The other one is, again, in the wash. But I have trousers from, oh no. Oh, that's fine. I thought it was, these need washing. I thought I had oil spots on it. It's chocolate. It's fine. It's fine. We'll pretend we didn't see that. So I have a lot of clothes from, obviously, when I used to actually work in the office full time. And I've been repurposing them as kind of a casual tailoring. I mean, with this is on my list. This entire outfit is on my list for holiday. This is like, in what world? Like a few years ago, I would never have said I would wear these trousers just casually, like to go to Meadowhall. These are work trousers. No, they're not work trousers. They fit me perfectly. They are, again, super comfortable. They're exactly the right length. I bought them on Vinted. They're next. But I bought them on Vinted for about £5, and they were brand new as well, even better. But this is my colour palette, like beiges, any kind of natural, any earthy tones. It is my colour palette. And this, I think, I would have so been missing out on something that was still really, really comfortable, still really casual, but again, very polished and put together. So I've been really into a like trouser instead of a jean. These are actually the jeans that I was talking about from Stradivarius. I had them in a couple of different washes. The black ones are okay. The white ones were terrible. Completely different fabric. If you do try from brands like Stradivarius that are more affordable, if you try different washes, just make sure you try them in the window where you can send them back, because I bought some white ones thinking I was really excited about it. I put them in my wardrobe like there'll be a time when I can wear them. I don't even think I tried them on because I had several of the blue washes and these, loved them. And then I put the white ones on and they creased. Oh, they were awful. Anyway, they were in the donation pile. But I do like these. And again, they are kind of like a straight leg. They're a great gateway away from skinny jeans and into something a little bit wider while still feeling like they're a little bit fitted. They're like slim. These kind of fit into that category as well that I'm talking about, where I like a kind of a jacket, shirt, a jacket. I just like something to throw over an outfit. I bought these recently. Another great example, I have the Livy trousers from Hollister, which are exactly like this at the top, but I've got them in black, and I wear them all the time as like this kind of outfit, same as the camel trousers I just showed you. So I bought the shorts in the same size. I was 3 sizes larger in the shorts. How crazy is that? Couldn't even do them up. Madness. Took me so long to actually get these. But these are going to be my shorts of the summer. I always struggle with denim shorts. I never feel like they fit me properly. I always feel like there's something a little bit off about them. And I was looking on Pinterest and thought maybe like a chino, because lots of people were wearing kind of a beige short, and realized they didn't have to be chino. They could be a linen or something more comfortable. And so these are going to be my, don't they just perfectly, seamlessly swap out for these which are my fancy joggers. I tried at the beginning of the year, I was like, this is just more of the Stradivarius jeans. I'm not doing like joggers and sweatshirts every single day. And I was really good for the first couple of months. And then I kind of like backslid a little bit. I wasn't having a great time of it. And I didn't care. And now the weather is getting a little bit warmer. I'm feeling brighter in myself, and I just kind of want to get back to it. I think actually getting dressed every day, doing my hair, putting on some makeup of any amount, just at least showing myself that I care a little bit, it does make a difference to my mental health. It's the first thing I let go of, and it's the easiest thing to do. So this is another reason that I started really looking at outfits that felt comfortable, but also made me feel dressed. And so even these joggers, for example, even this outfit, which is effectively just a vest and joggers, it was just an elevated version of the sweatshirt and leggings that I was living in, which is a separate issue. I think we're going to do a whole video on this. I was talking about this in, I think it was the podcast episode with Emma, and I specifically said, because someone said it back to me, I love it when someone quotes me back to me, that I said something along the lines of, I want to be like a better version or an elevated version of me and not cosplaying as someone else. So when I buy something that is so out there, like I see it, I've got one particular outfit, in fact. It's this. I don't even know how this goes on the hanger. I've just kind of tied it on there. I bought this last year when we were going to Florida. It kind of like goes on, bear in mind there's a bottom to it, but it goes on like this, and then there's the rest of the dress that is this material. It's not me at all, but I bought it thinking, yeah, like I could wear this. This could be me, but it's not me. I've kept it because I'm like, there's going to be a way that I can wear this. I haven't found it yet, but there is going to be a way. But it's not me. This was me trying to dress up as someone on holiday that I had in my mind. It's not me on holiday. It's me dressing up as someone on holiday. And I didn't want that. I also realized that when I went on holiday, I made so much more effort with what I wore. I would make all these spreadsheets and like, this is what I'm going to take, and spend a lot of time looking at Pinterest and outfit inspiration. And I thought, why am I not doing that for my day to day? I don't know why I'm not like spending more time on how I'm looking every day. A bit like when I did my makeup on my wedding day and I looked in the mirror and said to my friend, if I can look like this, why don't I look like this every day? Great question. So that kind of is my mentality now towards dressing. I just want elevated versions of something I would usually wear. So again, more t-shirts. Oh, I was looking for these the other day. I thought these had disappeared into the ether. Again, more trousers that could be worn instead of jeans. And I actually think you'd be really surprised, if this isn't something that you usually would wear, at how airy they are compared to jeans, especially for spring, summer. Have a look on Vinted. If you don't want to like have a big outlay, have a look on Vinted for some like wide leg trousers. Maybe get a size up to be safe, because it's not going to be terrible. You could always wear a belt. I think you'd be really surprised. I've got a couple of these cardigans from Primark as well, because you can wear them as a cardigan, wear them as a top. The buttons are really cute wherever they are inside the top. It's really smart, but again, versatile. And then the only other thing I did want to mention is I have a wild card colour, because you can see at a glance I have a colour palette, and the colour palette is kind of, like I said, beige, black, navy, khaki green, beige white. That's kind of it. I try to find things within that color palette, not because I want to dress and everything be boring, but because I want everything to go together. I don't want to buy something and then realize when I get it home, I've got nothing to wear it with. That's my main thing. And then I have a wild card color, and I have little hints of it like this, and even this is a little bit blush pink. But pink is my wild card color. I think pink really brings out my complexion. It's really my color. I don't want to wear it all day, every day, but when I do buy something that is color, it's pink. So I know this isn't necessarily what you thought it was going to be. It's not kind of capsule wardrobing, how many outfits you can wear from this wardrobe. It's not seasonal wardrobing so much as we're taking all of the thick clothes and I'm more introducing you to the concept of this is how I do things. I don't think we need to be so rigid. I think it's quite off-putting when people say, this is how you have to do it. It has to be minimalist. You have to get rid of everything that you own. Sometimes you don't want to do that. I don't want to get rid of everything that I own. I have a lot of lipsticks that the more I swatch and think I should get rid of some of these lipsticks, the less I want to do it. I want to keep them because for some reason they hold some kind of sentimental feeling. They hold feelings, do you know? And I don't want you guys to watch videos about capsule wardrobes and about how to stay organized and think you have to have less stuff. Sure, if you want to get rid of stuff, go for it. There's a really loud siren in the background. I don't know if the mic is picking that up, but it is loud. But you can have the best of both worlds if you do something like this. So whether it means that you've got like a wardrobe in another room and a wardrobe in your main room, whatever you want to do, I am lucky enough to have the space to store things this way, and then a small wardrobe space in our actual bedroom that I dress from. And I find that so much easier to manage. It means that I can kind of swap things out. If I decide that I want something like a little bit different, I've still got my maximalist wardrobe to pull from. But I am at the same time trying to put together a wardrobe of things that I just love this stuff. This is my basics for every single day. Not even necessarily telling you that I'm not buying things, because I still am. In fact, something just arrived. I think I'm gonna do a video on some of the stuff that I've bought recently, whether it be vintage or in regular shops. I love this. So this might seem totally bananas to you, but there's, again, talking about sentimentality, there's a reason that I bought this. I have a video of when I was 3. It was my 3rd birthday. My mum and dad hired a camcorder, as my dad was one to do. I wonder where I get this from. The wanting to record every moment of my life. Wonder where I get it from. Dad. Dad hired a camcorder for the weekend, and in that video, my mom is wearing, I don't know if it was a jumpsuit or if it was shirt and trousers, but because it was on video and it was also on the like cover of the DVD, as in when we had the DVD made of the video, when it became modern times, but it became like a real core memory for me of what my mom looked like. And when I saw this on the H&M website, I sent a picture of it to my mom straight away. And she was like, they stole it from me. Right, just hear me out. Where did I put them? Because I had in my mind, even, let's pretend I'm wearing this. What do you think? Oh, I love it so much. Really, I just want to be an 80s mom. That's what I want to be. Oh, I feel really good about this. Also, the white isn't white, it's kind of creamy white, so it goes quite nicely with that. I've also remembered something that I haven't told you, I haven't mentioned, that is very key, the bodysuit. So I have this exact bodysuit in 3 different colors. It's a Skims bodysuit. Is it worth it? 100%, 100%. I cannot stand the clips, like the fastening on any bodysuit that I've ever put on in my entire life. I don't know what they've done with this. I've only ever been able to wear bodysuits that haven't got one, that basically are like a swimsuit or a leotard. I don't understand how they made this so comfortable, but truthfully, from someone whose hips are so narrow, like when we talk about a thigh gap, I've never had a thigh gap in my entire life. Like, it's not possible. I am not built that way. My hips practically are inverted. They're so not there. My legs are so close set, it's crazy. So there's just no space for something like this between my legs. It's so uncomfortable. These are so comfortable. I wear them kind of just as underwear. So like, I add my base layer under everything. The only reason I'm not wearing one today is because this has got a built-in bra. That's literally the only reason. I don't really like bras. I used to wear vest tops underneath things, and now it's these. So I have this in this color, kind of like a pale green and a dark brown. One thing I do want to mention is one of them got a hole in it, and it was kind of within about 3 or 4 months of me having it, and they replaced it straight away. So it wasn't even an issue. Customer service was great. They are expensive. I think if you spend over a certain amount of money in the UK, it's fast and free shipping, and there were no other charges, which I want to mention just because these are the questions you guys will ask. But I wear those all the time and would absolutely buy another one. I probably will. I keep thinking I need like a white and a black, really, because I just wear them all the time. Totally worth it to me. Anyway, that's kind of everything that I wanted to go over. There's going to be follow-ups. I will do some actual styling. I know. But I feel like it's useful to see styling videos from someone who's not like a fashion person. Styling videos from someone who just lives in the world, who just like actually has a job, children, regular life, not someone whose entire job is styling. Don't get me wrong, I love those kind of videos. I think that they are a great resource for like inspiration, but I also really, really enjoy seeing real life people with real lives and what they wear, whether it be makeup, fashion, whatever. So yeah, hopefully they will be useful. Hopefully this, although it was really just kind of a chat through my clothes, was also kind of a useful idea for you guys of like how to do things. And maybe, if nothing else, it made you feel less guilty about not getting rid of all your things. Because it really does feel like that is the focus at the moment. Get rid of all your things. You can't have all these things. This is the only way to live. And it's not. Keep your things. If your things make you happy, keep your things.